Hey, everybody. All one of you. Can you hear me? Good. I'm using a laptop this time. I'm on the Wi-Fi, so maybe it'll work a little better than last time. How's everybody doing? Staying warm? Yes, Tom. I'm here to talk to my friends and potential enemies. Here we go. Cold as shit. Yeah, same here. That's why I'm inside. Not just the Wi-Fi. Goddamn mongoose riders. What's up, Thumper? Good to see you here. What size back tires am I going to run on the GTO? They're biased ply. I don't know, like a L50 or something like that. Jay Smith, I'm in Missouri. How you doing, old guys? Kansas? Thumper, how far are you from KC? About 45, 50 minutes. Right next door, southeastern Kansas. Good to see you. What's up, preacher? Hoping to move to Utah from Oregon. It sounds like a good plan right about now. Hey, from Florida. That sounds nice. Louisville, Kentucky. It's somewhere I've never been. I always wanted to head down to Kentucky. Mississippi. Been through there. Georgia. When the GTO is finished, do you plan on starting another similar project? Well, banana dealer, what I really want to do is I think my next thing I want to do is what I want to call the 1995 budget hot rod. So I'll go buy a car on a budget, say $500 to $1,000, total expenditures of $2,000, and show you how you can get something going, take it to the cruise night, and have fun for a couple of grand, regular guy style. Obviously, we got to get the GTO out of the way first, and that's quite a project. Working a 70 Roadrunner here, getting close to running soon. Dollar, dollar, a dollar. Yes, I can only imagine. I am so fortunate to not be a Mopar guy. You guys, parts are so much more for you guys. Have I already done a yard shop tour? Not really. I probably should do that. I don't think I can do it while live, but I can do that. That'd be a quick one to throw up. User never visit here. That was Mississippi, right? That's what I've heard. Thumper, I had to be given a Mopar e-body to ever own one. Yeah, I want a Challenger and stuff, that like the stuff that everybody wants, but I don't know. Hope you put a real windshield in it. I really want to, Max. I really do. I'm gonna try. Pontiac isn't a lot cheaper than Mopar, at least around here. Here, it's getting that way. I mean, even here, it is. Unfortunately. Jeff, everything is so expensive now. Yes, it is. I love how you're giving new life to parts that otherwise are not good enough for the perfectionists. Well, yeah, I mean, why throw the stuff away? It's like the ultimate form of recycling. An '01 Tacoma SR5, Big Rat, 500,000 miles. I'm a broke ass 15-year-old. Is it worth even taking care of the thing? The body's in pretty good shape and the frame is new. Well, that's good because those trucks rot in half. Um, I mean, you're 15 years old. I'd run it because I would have run anything when I was 15 years old. But if you have the choice, I recommend buying an American made vehicle. I mean, I don't know. Are those made in America? Whatever. It's still Toyota. Hey, from East Tennessee. You going to replace panels or go with filler like Bad Chad? Neither. That's the beauty of it. I do some body and paint work and stuff, but I don't know. Not this one. I'll just leave it for now. We can do another car, and I can show you how to butcher some body work if you want. Thumper, Pontiacs don't need lots of aftermarket stuff. Stock parts work great well into the tens, and you're right. There's like a limit on how much power you can make with a Pontiac, but they're cheaper to get to that limit. Once you get over that limit, you better go with LS or big block Chevy or something. Shop 209, have you been called out for NNN? That is the No Name Nationals. I have not, although Thumper is a Pontiac guy, and I definitely want to run him. But no, I have not been called out as of yet. And I really, I'm looking for one. I need to be a part of all of it. Can't wait to see the '70s street machine style goat. I was a kid in the heyday of those cars. Hell yeah. Thumper says we gonna do Pontiac on Pontiac violence if he can get in. You're close, man. You're gonna make it. Hello from Tejas, Texas. I hope. Let's see. Leave bullet holes. Pontiacs just need good rods. Their heads are pretty good. Their heads are excellent. Even their smog heads are excellent. But you're right on the rods. But it really just some ARP studs make a world of difference. Put amber running lights inside the front fenders and red lights in the quarters. I want to do that with some like LED strip lights or something like that. Kill mat over the inside walls and roof. But where will my air conditioning go? Holy Goat is over the top. It's going to make your channel. Keep doing unpredictable stuff. Well, I'm pretty unpredictable, so that's kind of the way it works for me. Mike, are you having any luck with shutting the driver's door yet? Yeah, it's quite a bit better. The next episode, which I haven't even started shooting because I think life has just gotten real busy for me lately. But I'm working on it. The next video is going to be a lot of body work. Body work. Let's see. Thumper, stay under $6,000. ARP bolts is good enough. That's that's exactly what I'm thinking. What's up, buddy? Love your videos. Aloha from Hawaii. You lucky son of a bitch. Start tagging or calling out YouTubes to race. Just keep calling them out every episode. Should I call out like big name guys? Or should I call out like guys that need help with their channel? I mean, I'm not like super huge or anything, but I can help out some of these guys. If that big old engine is spinning over $6,000, you're going to have more immediate problems anyway. Not necessarily. Those Pontiacs can do that. Six is about all I'd push a stock lower in myself, but I know guys have done it. Good evening, everyone. Hey, look, it's James again. Good to see you, man. By the way, I want you guys to check out Laszlo's Garage on here. He wants to go to that No Name Nationals thing. He needs 500 subscribers. And, well, that's kind of what I think I'm going to do is just help everybody get to that 500 mark if I can. So go check out Laszlo's Garage, Lazlos or something. I don't know. Look for it. He's got FJs, and they're pretty neat. K98 in the back. Yeah, actually. Good eye. Calling out Bill Hoskinson from Old Man Garage because he's younger than me. There you go. Put links in for channels you want to help out. I wish I was smart enough to do that. Let's see. I wish I had it ready to go right now. Well, we got, 8 months to figure it out. We'll figure it out, but I want to help out as many people as I can. Up in Alaska, you're the guy with the 63 Grand Prix. I really want a 63 Grand Prix. If you got any up there, I might travel to Alaska. Hey, for Mid-Mo, if you end up needing a trans for the Holy Goat, give me a shout. I have a BOP Turbo 350. Hey, man, I might actually need to do that considering the shape this one was in. Ben S10, what's my day job? I'm an industrial electrician. Call out Puddin's Fad Shop. See, everyone's talked about Puddin, and I guess I'm out of the loop here. I don't know who it is. I need to look. I'm sorry. I'm busy a lot of times, and I just don't get a chance to. I guess I need to look. I mean, is he just like a regular guy like us? Puddin makes some neat stuff. He's a mini truck guy. Okay. That's cool. Do you score a deck lid or rear wing yet? I have had a deck lid laying around. No rear wing yet, and I'm hesitant to buy a brand new one. I'm going to see if I can find a used one somewhere. Puddin is in Oklahoma. Puddin's Fab makes mostly little Datsuns. That explains why I never found him. But that's okay. I mean, I like everything. You're going to find another beat to hell car to mess with after I'm done. Maybe. We will see. I think I kind of want to do like a quick budget, like either show you how you can flip a car real quick or how you, any regular guy, can take a couple $1,000s and get something cool. He can go cruise down on Saturday nights to his cruise night. Nothing regular about Puddin. He's a hillbilly, lives near me. Well, good. That's good. We probably get along great. Frank sent the Puddin the video I made. Oh, cool. I just found out about the Mortsky repair guy last week when I did the live last week. And I've watched some of his stuff now. I dig it. Love the gold painted trans pans as little touches that set it apart from other bullet riddle GTOs on YouTube. Hey, like I say, if you can't be good, be unique. Can't wait to see the side pipes on it, Max. Me either. I am so stoked about that. Puddin is not only mini trucks, his own words, he even done some Pontiac stuff. Nice. Gold paint makes it a speed part. Yes, it does. It's 10 horsepower at least. Zip ties and bias plies. That's good stuff. He's been around a minute. That's good stuff. Check out Half-Ass Customs out of Canada. Sweet projects. Sounds up my alley. I think I'm subscribed to them. T. Ryan, engine sounded great on startup. It sounded surprisingly good on startup. I mean, it's not fresh or anything. It sounded better than I remember. Fab a duck spoiler. That's actually a factory option on 71 and 2 GTOs and Le Manses. It wouldn't be that far out of the realm. Eford Garage has a lot of stuff. He's putting a 400 in a C10. That's cool. Mortsky is pretty good. None of his stuff has 500 bullet holes, just saying. Peg's legit. Do some pranks on people with the holy goat when I get it driving. I don't even think I'll have to try to do that. That's gonna be hard, or not hard to do. We should get Scotty Kilmer to do a video on my GTO. That would be hilarious. Need a hood tack, Richard? Yes, I do. I don't even care if it works. I just want a hood tack. Never owned a goat. C10 Garage. I had neither until this one. What are you going to do for glass? Multi-mixture. It's going to have a front windshield of some kind, probably nothing else. Neutral drop. I don't think I can hang with those guys. It'd be difficult to find another project as interesting as the GTO, so you should milk as much content out of this one as you can. Yeah, I would, but I don't know. I want to make sure I deliver. I'm not just doing this for views. Hot Italian, have you found any casings yet? Yeah, 38s, 32s, a couple of 30-30s, a lot of 12 gauge birdshot. What is the plan with the steering wheel? Tack it together and leave it, probably. Maybe try to make it round. Maybe not. Shop 209. Are you going to drive it there or trailer it? Look, if it has tags on it, I'm driving it, period. I don't really dig the trailer thing. Scotty will put a Yoda drivetrain in your goat, and that would end very poorly for him. You will run with the big dogs soon. I don't know. Maybe. Neutral drop will win any race only because Stuntman would scream at the car to go faster. Yes. The dude's nuts for sure. You're having fun, and that's what it's all about. Exactly. That's exactly it. Emer and Son, can you tell about the car show, drag racing, and burnout contest you've been talking to you about? Yes, it's the No Name Nationals. It's going to be September 30th, October 1st, Sikeston, Missouri. You need 500 subscribers if you want to participate. Otherwise, you got spectator pass. I've talked to John, and I think we could maybe get a little room for, even people that don't want to have a YouTube channel can go park their stuff in it. Maybe, don't know for sure, but I'm trying. But that's all it is. Burnouts and drag racing. Good time for a couple of days. Moto V8, are you going to put in seat belts? Yeah, I will. Just the lap belts probably, but yeah. Driver Studio, I skipped your comment. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Maybe you should call me out. Okay. Well, I don't know. What do you got? You should put rubber floor in it just for heat and quiet it out. Not wrong. Scott, where are you from? I'm near Kansas City, Missouri. How are you going to not die of carbon monoxide? Keep moving, I guess? I don't know. Probably won't. Enjoy the channel. Thanks for keeping it real. Well, that's the only way I know how to be. Driver's Studio is just under 400 subs right now. You'll make it for sure then. Hell, there's probably 100 participants you can get to sub for you. How many have signed up for that race? I don't know. That's a good question for the guys over at the AHRA that are putting it on. I would ask them. Let me see if I can get his name. Are you going to do Power Tour? Yes. Will you call my boss and tell him I need to be gone for like 6 weeks this year? Less wind drag, better gas mileage. Genius. Watch a few of my videos, brother. Driver Studio has quite a few videos. Well, check it out. Everybody else, go check out Driver Studio. Get him that 500 subs. If he's in, I'm down. I think a small couch would be great in the back seat of the GTO. I could make all kinds of inappropriate comments about that. Thank you, Jay Smith, subbing to Driver Studio. You're tough working out in the cold. I got the little trash can heater. It helps, but it's cold, man. Save up your vacay, brother. I don't get no vacay. Cheese grater goat. That's pretty good. Rubber horse stable mats are cheap and durable, and I have some. Ever get that 8.2 straightened out? Is that not for me? Common sense first, safety second. Or third, maybe. I'm having such a brain fart. I wish. Will somebody tell me the name of the guy that's putting this on? John something? Down the road from you in Sedalia? What? Circuit Studios, you need to stop by and say hi. Driver Studio, I want to see you there. What are you going to do for seating in the goat? Right now, I've got a pair of like Camaro bucket seats. That's probably going to do it for now, but I am on the lookout for correct A-body buckets. Are you going to take a car to the Freedom Factory? Yes. I would love to. However, probably not this year. That's another thing. I've only got so much time, you know. But if I can do it, I'll do it. For the 8.2 rear and bullet, yes, Chevelle Ranch, who may be here tonight, he sent me a 69 GTO Posi rear end. And that's going to take care of our problems. But we're going to blow up the old one first. Shade Tree, hey, good to see you. May start a channel so you can go. Dude, I would love to see you here. Call the Bonnie and Clyde. Sub for Driver Studio. Hope you don't let us down. Don't let us down now. Just wish kids would learn more stuff like this besides phones. Well, you know, there's room for both. Dude, what is that guy's name? John Hilburn? Someone. John Wilburn. That's it. God, thank you, Shop 209. Thumper. I have some really crappy 72 buckets in that light gray color that came in silver cars. They're in Nebraska right now. Let me know what you want for them. That's plenty close enough for me to make a drive. Circuit Studios, you'd love to come hang out, know how to turn a wrench. Had a 77 Monty with captain's chairs, and that's all the cred I need. Keep us all in the mix with no name nationals. Look forward to it. I mean, that's going to be my big event I'm shooting for this year. Last year was duct tape drags, and I did that when I didn't even have any subscribers. So, you know, that's what we do. Know much about Pontiac 400s? Yes. What's going on, Chase? Let's try to figure out your problem. Not only do I, but there's Thumper and a couple other guys that are super knowledgeable here. How about a 76 Cuddy with swivel buckets? I would love to have swivel buckets. User, can't wait to see the reaction of the forklift driver. I got to find the son of a bitch, but when I do, I can't wait either. Loved you and your kid with the brake cleaner fight on the Transpan. That was my friend, actually. That he would do the same. Pontiac on Junkyard Digs looks mint compared to your goat. Yeah, I mean, that really wasn't that bad of a car, I thought. Philip Means, you got an extra set of those? Where you at, brother? You are welcome, Driver Studio. It's what I'm here for. Always wanted a pair of those swivel buckets. Are you going to put a heater in the GTO? How about a windshield? Windshield? Yes. Heater? Nah. That's going to be a summertime car. All right. Chase BH. New carb, 2-jet, new fuel pump, new lines and filters. Boggy over 3/4 throttle and hard to start hot. Check your timing. You got points in there. Could be dwell. If you got electronic ignition, then coil, potentially. But check your timing. What's your initial timing on that? Bid S10. Anyone know the biggest cam he can run on a stock 72 Pontiac 350? I mean, sky's the limit. It depends on what the rest of your combination is like. Pontiac is a group project between all the parts getting sent my way. Yeah, it seems like it. Hot Italian, a spacer under the carb could help crutch the problem, but I think he's got something else going on besides just the carb. Unless you're thinking it's like vapor lock. How the heck does a leaf get into the Transpan? Dude, I have no idea. They didn't have a dipstick in it, but it was stored inside, and I wrapped it in plastic. I don't know. Yes, Rivet in F100. Dallas is helping with that. He's kind of a partner in it. Bill Bong from Indiana. Set dwell to 28 degrees. Haven't touched timing since the motor is otherwise all original. You're going to have to check that. I would check that. That needs to be set around 10 or 12 initial, and also make sure your mechanical advance is freed up and working, and make sure the vacuum advance diaphragm isn't rotted and blown out of it. A lot of them are, and I usually just don't use them. But in a big car like that, you might see some benefit. Leaves in the trans means it was built in the autumn. Possibly. Right there, Thumper. Listen to him. LS swap it. Ooh. Yes, No Name Nationals. KRE is September 30th and October 1st. Target, the big box store emblem should be painted on the side of your doors. Maybe they will be your sponsor. What's up with the Black Nova stuff written on the wall behind you in the garage? Well, I'll show you. That was my dad's car back when in the 70s. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I'll try. Here it is. That was his car back in the day. And he just kind of wrote stuff all over the garage. Of all the cars he's had like 300 and some cars. And he's I don't know, he's better than me at just about everything. I might have the edge on the mechanical side nowadays. LS engines are wonderful truck engines. Yeah. Beamer and Son, what state are you in? I am in Missouri, but I'm on the west half of Missouri. Are you going to put all the glass in it? I'm going to put one of the glass in it. Bin S10 and LS is completely appropriate in an S10, right behind a 455 Pontiac. How old is my dad? He's 63. Someday I'll have to bust out his photo albums and maybe we can all look at them because he's got some wild stuff. Right now, he's doing a 50 Ford with a 49 front end on it, full 1960s custom. I put a 318 Chrysler in it for him and wired the car and did all that for him. It's just what we do. We're a whole family of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Check out the meats on that Nova on the rear. Look how they hung out of the wheel wells. Used to have 20 inches of vacuum, now down to 17 after cleaning the little rock filter in the carb. Check your idle mixture screws. Set them until you get the highest vacuum reading and timing. Be coming from Seattle, long drive to Missouri. Dude, yes, it is. But you'd be my hero. Stop with the age stuff, making me feel old at 59. You're only as old as you feel, brother. Beamer and Son, are you doing Power Tour this year? I really want to. I know nothing about it this year, but if I can make it happen, I'll do it. Philip, I want a 455 for my T, but don't know where any are here unless you count my two Olds 455s. I do count that. Olds 455 is a good motor. Steamroller tires, yes. 2.4s and everything on that car. It must have been really neat. It was in Carcraft back in the day. Cole, I'm from Kansas. Nice to meet you, neighbor. Nice to meet you too, buddy. Wife said she's down to ride. You're lucky. Wish it was as easy to find cars like that GTO here in Jersey. That car would have went for $400 minimum here. Yeah. I mean, I did have to travel 12 hours away to get it, but I know what you mean. What was my high school car? Rivet in F100. I'll show you. It was my gold 72 Le Mans, but it was not gold then. It was painfully lime green. Come on, you damn. Ah, oh, for fuck. Are those guns in the background yours? No, those are authentic replicas. 79 C10, 86 IROC, and 86 Vet. That's cool. Those third gens are actually kind of coming around on people. Hot Rod Alley says hi. She loves my videos. She's excited for In. I really hope to see you guys there. Seriously, you're going to have to come and say hello. What do you mean painfully? That color is awesome. Dude, I got so tired of that after I painted that when I was 16. Never do isopropanol refreshes seals until I found this channel. Yeah, I mean, well, so does brake fluid or pretty much anything that, is acidic, kind of, I don't know if acidic is the right word, but you know what I mean. Oh, you have a safe full of authentic replicas. Well, lucky you. Yeah, that's all they are. I lost all my real ones in a terrible, terrible gyrocopter accident. Just sold our 69. I definitely want to check that out. First car, Thumper, 67 Cougar. Second car, 72 GTO. Got out of hand after that. Colin and Dad, will you try to put windows in the GTO? Yeah, I try, sure. Front for sure. Driver Studio, you have a great night too, man. Do you think the bullet holes will make a whistle sound around 60 miles an hour? Uh, I don't know. It's from Texas. It's going to play Bob Wills or Waylon Jennings. Channel is really taken off. GTO's a big hit. Beamer and Son is working on some dead Plymouth Roadrunner. You guys should check that out. Beamer and Son Garage. Are you going to drive the GTO around town with hundreds of bullet holes in it, Kenny? I'm going to drive the GTO around the country with hundreds of bullet holes in it. User has a really good stop leak recipe there. Soft and minty fresh. Wish all these ridiculous laws in the U.S. made for car manufacturers didn't exist. Yeah, that they regulated style right out of them, didn't they? Jay Smith's first car was a 72 Chevy Love, and his second car is a 69 Mach 1. You jumped quite a bit there, brother. Thumper lost all of his in a horrific ice fishing fire. The ice spontaneously combusted, the ammo caught, and it was pandemonium. Oh, man. Crazy how we all had that same experience. Please document that. It will be epic. Oh, I will. If it whistles, take the packing out of the exhaust. Yeah, just make it louder. I'm kind of worried about that with those side pipes anyway. I know they just kind of sound like glass bags because they are. How are you able to register the car on the road legally? Well, I just get a title and historic vehicle tags, and that's all I got to do here, as long as it has lights and everything, But also, free men don't ask for permission. User, I have saved seals that have no business working anymore. Yeah, with his isopropyl concoction he had there, that's kind of genius. I'm going to go back and find that. Fishing accidents, boating accidents. Gosh, that's just terrible. First car, 56 Bel Air convertible. Kashing, haha. Second was a 70 SS 396. Well, 70 what SS? Impala? Chevelle? Either way, cool. Daryl's first car, 65 Chevy Impala SS. Rebel Rouser, I live in upstate New York. You poor bastard. You should move. Do not breathe the fumes or get wintergreen oil on your skin, though. It's not very good for you. I always heard about using wintergreen oil for muscle cramps. Thumper's got it right. States like everything in flyover country don't have state inspections. We can do whatever we want. Kashing, it was a Chevelle. Awesome. Philip Means, all I have are Nerf guns. Think they would want those? I mean, probably. They're scary. Stan Stankoworks 64 Nova. That's awesome. Those cars are worth a mint nowadays. That was an economy car. Can't fix a flat and that car will be up in no time, says Paul. Yeah. Yeah, no. Matthew Old, first car 68 Chevelle, second car 71 Torino 429. You still have it? Awesome, man. I have a few of those fake wall hangers, way better than wallpaper. Oh, yeah. Chase BH is getting a 50 Coronet 230 flathead. Hell yeah. Total Lutter Mutter. Do you even own a welder? Yes, I do. A crappy 110 MiG. Rebel Rouser. Wish I could. I wish we didn't have to have inspections. Road salt eats everything. Shit, so bad. Well, I mean, that's true. Thumper still has his first cars. Rivet Inn has 4 holes in the door and screams on the highway. You'll have a flute symphony, probably. First car, 90 tempo, and the second car was a 73 K10 for Philip. Big improvement, for sure. Kashing, current 65 Malibu, 4-door, 6-cylinder, all original. I got nothing against a crew cab, man. That's cool as hell. Preston Saul said I should deliver pizza and pull up in that. That might be worth getting a job and immediately getting fired from it. Oh, Kenny, I had an international scout too. It was a piece of crap. Tommy, I've owned my 68 Nova SS 350 4-speed for 20 years. Got it when I was 19. We checked out Puddin's Fab Shop. He unlocks motors with vinegar. Worth a shot. James, when can we expect a driving video? Next 6 weeks or so? Well, probably. I've got to travel for work. Things are going to get kind of pushed back a little bit later. It might be another week before you see another video, but I would say 6 weeks could do it. Oh God, Kenny, I pissed you off. I'm sorry, but it was terrible. Uber is always looking for drivers. I don't know. Would you get in it? Well, don't answer that. Laszlo, evening. Has 71 Javelin. Current fleet 69 Carousel Red Judge, 7442, 69 SS Chevelle, 496. Shit. That's nice. How many old cars and trucks do you have? We got close to 70 cars and tow trucks. All kinds of stuff. From Beamer and Son. I've got 10, 9 or 10 cars. They all run. Oh, Jeb, first car, 72 Skylark, had to put it together in milk crates full of parts. The GTO has a better frame than most of the cars in New York, sadly. Yeah, has a better frame than most of them around here. Thumper, I'm not going to list all of my cars. I actually did list all of my cars not too long ago, and I had 85 altogether. I just missed something. Laszlo, what's the picture behind me? Something my grandma and grandpa had forever, and they passed. I got it from them. It's I don't know who that is. I don't know what was that Indian chief, Red Cloud. I think that's who that is. First car is 76 Holden, built in Australia. Hell yeah, I love the Holden cars in Australia. I wish we could get them here. Congrats on the startup. Thanks, man. 69 Impala, 7 cars for Bill Bong. 47 Dodge WF32. So what does that mean? Is that a 1-ton? You fixed the brakes on it. That's cool. Alex Taylor, your vet cart shirt is rad. Yes, it is. I love the vet cart. Hop in the Holy Goat and let's go. Can do. We will. Any plans for the next project, Jason? Yeah. I just want to buy something cheap and do a real budget build on it. Not quite as intensive as this. I need a break. User, I'm pissed off that Utes never made it here. Me too. Rebel, were your grandparents Native American? Yeah, both of them were like half, something like that. Is my name really Dale? No, it's Dalton. I kind of did like a Dale thing with the stock car racing and stuff that never worked. And for whatever reason, it's stuck now. Hey, I don't care. How many people really owned all these badass cars? There was a lot of Malibus, Cutlasses, and Le Manses. I can tell you that, Bill. Jeb, current project 67442. That might be my favorite of Oldsmobiles. See you later, Hot Italian. It was good to see you here. Chase BH, nobody makes replacement wheel cylinders. You had to bust them loose and rebuild them. Yeah, the same problems. I sold it, actually. Matthew Old, Holden Uter Falcon XB Ute. It sounds like upside down land language. Do I need to like turn my head upside down to read? I don't understand. If you do the pizza thing, you've got to do the bait and switch because they check what you drive. Thanks for the heads up. Next project, more Pontiac content. It'll be whatever cheap pile I can get a hold of. We could also work on my, one of my other cars too. Thanks, James. Cole has a 77 Nova two-door, ugly Nova body style. I don't think so. I mean, the disco era cars are really coming up. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, Dale. How do you keep from falling off the globe? I don't understand. I really don't. The kangaroos, what do? Jump towards the ground? I don't get it. Gotta go. Great talking to you. Can't wait to see what's next. You and your family stay safe. You do the same, man. When I was growing up, my mom had a 68 Skylark with a 350. What do you think about that kind of car? 68 9 Skylark has got to have one of the ugliest quarter panels of all cars. But the rest of the car is awesome. I love 70 to 72. How long have I been making videos on YouTube, Beamer? About, I don't know, a year. Patero, dude, what is that pic on the wall? It's Red Cloud. He's an Indian or something. Can cars from different states that don't require inspections legally drive in states that require inspections? Yes, because they have to recognize a license plate. As long as you have a license plate. A Fiero revival, dude, I would love to have like an 89 to 91 or 2 GT Fiero. It'd be cool as hell. I've got a tunnel ram on a 76 Cuddy with one of them 455s and a double waterfall grill and hood. Hell yeah, man. Red Cloud is from Nebraska. Yes. Not my people. We're from the Southwest. Since we were talking about the walls at an M1 Garand, no, I am not rich. That is a K98 Mauser. And then a Sears and Roebuck 12 gauge and a 303 British. GT Fiero would be cool. Tall garage. Does your state have titles for pre-72 cars? No, it's a pain in the ass. I'm working on it. It sucks. What's your opinion on old Toyota pickups? I mean, they're pretty freaking bulletproof, right? They're legit. Have to go. See you later, Richard. It's good to see you here. C3 from What Is Seen. That's good, Chase. Kenny, I have a Lee Enfield number 4 and 303 British. Hard to find ammo for it. I stocked up a while ago, and I just don't shoot it that much. If it was real, it's not. Thumper had a K98, much like mine, and that's just an authentic replica. El Camino, car or truck? Ute. K98s have gone way up in price too. Yes, they have. You should join a GTO club with the Holy Goat. Those guys would either love me or hate me. I'm not sure. You into Fox bodies? I'm into Ford Fairmonts and Thunderbirds. Fox bodies are cool too, but I like the ugly versions. Somebody sold a Mark 1 something. I'm not a huge gun guy, guys, but I mean, I know a little. What's your dream gun and your dream car from Rebel Rouser? Um, Dream gun is probably a real Browning high power 9mm. And dream car 62 Pontiac Catalina 421 4-speed. See you, Frank. It's good to see you here. Brendan Daniels, love your channel. GTO is amazing. I drive a Pontiac as well, a 91 Pontiac Firefly wide body. Odd. There's a 75-ish GTO here. Is that circuit? Is that they quit making them a 74? Is it like a Nova, like a Ventura? Project Q, Mopar. Maybe. Thumper, you didn't put an orange lump in the cheese grater, so GTO guys will like me. I couldn't sleep at night if I did. You think you know where there's a couple Fieros sitting in the yard down the road? Think you saw someone drop an LS in one? I want to put a supercharged 3.8 liter in one. Rebel, ever do much hunting? Not really. Small game here and there. Just target shooting and stuff. Fox 50 ran into a Cadillac for me. Guess better than a crowd. 8 lug wheels on my dream car. Yes, 100%. 8 lug Pontiac wheels are sweet. D01, thanks for the name. It's great. 3 different G-body cars, El Camino, Olds Cutlass, and a Mani. Mookie and me says this, and a V8 S10. All need work. Could I start a channel with that? Hell yes, you can. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I am pretty dumb. A friend of mine is building a 4,500 horsepower alcohol burning Pro Street GTO called Judgmental. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm going to get along great. You know, 455 fits in a Fiero with a Toronado Riviera transaxle. I didn't even think about that. That's genius. Those chain drives are pretty tough. You have a nice car for not a gun guy. Dream truck. That's a tougher one. I'm going to have to say probably maybe a late 70s, maybe, how about like a 75, 76 GMC K10 short bed? What's your dream job to do this? Oh, just got a whole bunch of them. Hang on here. Put a 5.3 in the Fiero. I wouldn't even know how to. Do you know much about 70 Bonnevilles? I know I like them. Circuit Studios, definitely send me that picture. Judgmental is a cool name for that. Goat fan from way back. First car is a 65 GTO convertible, Virgil. That's awesome. Jason D, will you paint the GTO like your earlier vid with a pearl flat black? No, I don't think so. This one deserves something a little better than that. Does the automatic transmission in the GTO bother you at all, Big Rat? No, it really doesn't. I mean, I like a stick much as anybody else, but as far as, just driving something, I like an automatic. But, if I ever come across a cheap 4-speed, well, I'll probably put it in something that's way more valuable than that. Don't tell anybody I just ordered a 505-inch bottom end from Butler. Oh my God. I'm not going to race you. Let's see. Here we go. We got some new ones here. Screw down a bobblehead character on the back end of it. I can do that. LS4 bolts right up to a Fiero trans. Really? That's cool. Rebel Rouser, what was your first job? I worked at a Dairy Queen. I got some stories to tell about that. My car at the Dairy Queen leaking gas all over the parking lot and rolling out of its spot. Just terrible. Here's a good one. Block equals. Do you film your videos with your phone or do you have a camera? What editing software do you prefer? I use a GoPro Hero Black 7 and I use Filmora Wondershare. I'm not techie, really, and it's pretty easy to use. If I could figure it out, I think most guys could. Yeah, I like it a lot. You got to pay for it, but it's simple. Neighbor has a Fiero with a 4.9 Cadillac in it. Holy shit. Kowalski 70 convertible 455. You had the Bonneville, right? That's cool. Thumper, thank God you're not bringing that to Missouri. How did I learn how to repair cars? Out of necessity. My dad always worked on stuff, and I helped him just like my son helps me. And, we did all kinds of stuff together. And when I turned 14, he just cut me loose. He said, here you go. I'd saved up $500. I bought a 65 Mustang. And he said, go do whatever you want with it. He didn't, there was no father-son stuff. It was just figure it out. And figured it out. Preston Sauls, what do you think about Two-Lane Blacktop? It is the greatest movie ever conceived in the history of ever. Chase BH, parking lot fixing stories. Got a ton of them. Yes. I got too many. Why do people who always worked at Dairy Queen have good stories? I don't know. It was a really boring place to work, actually. You got 10 cars. What is the breakdown? What kind? Do you have any plans for any of them on your channel? Beamer. Yes. I would like to. I mean, I got what? I got 3 square body trucks. Got 2 finished-ish Pontiac Le Manses, 70 Le Mans Sport Convertible, 72 Le Mans GT. What else do I got? My son has a 59 Ford Custom. I don't know, man. I got so much stuff. Wow, 65 Mustang is one of my all-time favorites. I had a 67 a few years ago. Oh, and I have 75 Corvette. I always forget I even own that car. I had a 67. I traded for that Corvette. That was a dumb move. What is your favorite 70s movie? Two-Lane Blacktop's right there. If we're talking car movie, probably Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, or Vanishing Point. I don't know. That's a toss-up. Two-Lane Blacktop's pretty boring. You can't really watch it with just anybody, But I don't know. As far as just 70s movies in general, probably like Apocalypse Now. Hi from Australia. Secondly, would love to see you and a few others combine on a mega build. Hit them up for me, man. They won't listen to me. Ben S10, you do need to see Two-Lane Blacktop. I mean, it's kind of a rite of passage. Add some wind chimes in the back and a chandelier on the hood. Let's see here. Have you let your kid drive any of your cars around the property yet? Yes, and off of it as well. It's what you do out here. Have you ever heard of Hot Rod? The car was a 41 Willys. In that movie, Hot Rod. Did that have Andy Griffith's kid in it? I can't think of his name. Back in the late 70s, Dad was a used car lot owner. Plenty of muscle cars, reasonable. I bet you did. Bill Bong, did you say 75 Corvette? Yes, I did. You can see that in some of my videos. Working on it and driving it all the way to Arizona and back. You saw Smokey and the Bandit in the theater and Star Wars, Thumper? Man. Way to date yourself, man. Favorite Western movie for the 70s? I don't know, man. When spaghetti westerns had kind of died off by then. Anything with Clint Eastwood, though. Pale Rider, was that 70s? Never been in the military. Nope. Took the ASVAB, knocked up my girlfriend, and had to get a job. 41 Willys Coupe is my ultimate dream car. 69 Judge is the other one. Yeah, I like the Willys. I'd like to build a gasser someday. My dad has a 69 GTO. It's not a Judge. It's close. Bill Bonds, born in 75, always wanted a 75 Vet or Camaro. Well, I want to trade my 75 Vet for an 82 Collector's Edition if I can ever pull it off. Jeb got a chuckle when I used the hood skin for the trunk because you skinned a water heater to do the same thing. It's genius. I was 17 when I became a dad. Rebel. Go see Eat My Dust. What is Ronnie Howard? Isn't that Ronnie Howard in those? Why do you not see a lot of Pontiacs and Buicks from 55 to 7 on the road like you do the box Chevys? They're out there. They are out there still. 2 doors, too. Cheap. I don't know. They just don't make parts for them, you know? Nice to see your family from time to time. Makes a good vid. Yeah, my son likes to do it with me, and my dad wants to do some stuff with me too. I think that's going to be our next project. We'll do it probably together. Rebel, I hope the same doesn't happen to me tomorrow. Whoa. Bullet is a great movie. That's a legitimately good movie, not just a car chase. Preston Sauls, yes, it was Ronnie Howard. I knew it. Those movies are terrible, but I dig them for their uniqueness. Any advice on a super cheap 71 front disc upgrade on an A-body GM car? Go to Right Stuff Detailing. It's probably the best place I can think of. Immortals, racing engines. Are you planning on painting the GTO? If so, what is your plan? I'm not planning on it, but it may happen later. It would be pretty cool to paint right over all the bullet holes with a beautiful base clear paint job. Rebel, any advice? Well, take responsibility, man. It's the best thing you can do. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can tell you that. You work hard, it'll work for you. Don't put your kids on the internet. Too many weirdos out there. Yeah, you're right. Total utter nutter. But within reason. Preston Sauls, Ron Howard had the 67 Camaro. I remember it. Big Rat, take the GTO to a mechanic shop and record their reaction. Yeah. I know where there's this 55 or 6 coupe sitting on the side of someone's yard. Well, I might need that. My YouTube, so is the motor in the GTO 400. Yes, it is. 69, 400 out of a Grand Prix. Paint on that thing would be hilarious, Mookie and me. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Do you ever plan a full restore on the goat? I would if I got a really, really clean body, but I don't know. It'd be so wrong. I just couldn't do that because I'd end up selling it to someone and it just wouldn't be legit, you know? I mean, even if you replaced all the sheet metal, I mean, you wouldn't have anything left. Thumper has a friend of the 54 Pontiac Gasser, and I'm assuming you wouldn't be bragging about it unless it was Pontiac powered. Good for you, Rebel. I mean, it worked out okay for me, man. You'll be all right. If you need anything else, just DM me or something. Ben S10, sorry, Right Stuff Detailing. Yes, Right Stuff is cheap. But, Ben, remember this. The last one I just did was some generic eBay one, front disc kit, and it was dirt cheap, and it worked excellent. I had to warble some holes and stuff for the brackets, but it wasn't bad. Look into that. Just go on eBay and search for the cheapest one you can find. Kevin, how do you plan on installing a windshield with that? Well, I'm going to try. 88 Fiero onto a 50 Power Wagon frame? Oh my God. Let's see here. Good night, Preston. It's good to talk to you. Hello, Jake. Jim, it's good to see you. Circuit Studios, Graveyard Cars does that. All that matters is the VIN. I know. But you think like I do. I get it. A lot of people don't. You ever watch Peterson Restorations? I suggested a few days back. Anything is possible. It is, and I could do it, but man, you're investing a lot of time and money into a car that's worth $20,000 at the end of the day. I mean, it's nothing, it's not particularly special or anything. It's honestly more special as it is. Dumb comment. My kid likes to watch these vids too, and there's youngins all over YouTube to that one guy. Don't be one of them people. Well, I mean, it's okay. He's just looking out for what, he thinks is good. He's not totally wrong. Gone in 60 Seconds, the original version in 74. Yes. Oh, I totally blew my mind. Although that movie is terrible, that car chase is epic. Restored cars have no character. The GOAT has stories to tell. It does. And I wouldn't even consider any of my cars restored. They're just nice. They've all got flaws, character. You ever watch Red and Green Show from back in the day? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Kashi, good night, sir. Keep up the work. Thank you for being here, friend. B-52s are still flying since 51. How original do you think they are? Riveter 2. And you're right. Philip says he would also drive that GTO. Found a really ratty 70 Judge near me that needs to be running in the ratty state it is in. You're right. Like the shirt, watching Roadkill right now on TV. Yeah, man, I watch every episode of Roadkill. I liked it better back in the day, but it's still good. Love Red Green. Red Green is awesome. Do you have any thoughts about selling the GTO later on? Maybe years from now. I told another guy if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'd give it away. Thumper, I do the same thing. Rebel Rouser, is it more fun to work with a cheap budget or expensive one? I have more fun working within a cheap budget. Anytime I've had like nice parts and nice stuff, it's I don't know. I almost feel more limited because then I have to care. And I like just busting out my sledgehammer, busting out whatever I can find, pounding it together like a caveman. No one else is driving around in a bullet-ridden GTO, so why not? Secondhand DIY. Yeah. That's it. My husband is restoring a few destroyed muscle cars. They don't make them anymore. So any that are restored, even if they aren't original, makes a difference. Well, I mean, that's why I'm making this run and drive, because you'd be drinking beer cans out of it right now if I wouldn't have bought it. I can guarantee you that. Bill Bong, I just meant fix it, not necessarily full restore. Dang. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I might put a body on it, but I don't know. I just don't want to have that reputation. I get it, Bill. You're good. Loved hearing that engine fire up. You're making great progress on the car and the channel. Do it myself garage. Thank you. Big Rat, we'll be here on the road to 1 million, and I'll be talking to you all just like this. Gotti from Texas here. 70 SS Chevelle rescued. Another one done. John Falls, love your vids and laid back attitude. I mean, I get what you're saying here. A lot of these guys are kind of uptight. I don't get it. If I won the GTO, I'd fill the inside with foam and make an interior and name it Goat Cheese. That would be hilarious. Joe Pontiac had a flathead V8 in 32 and 33. It was an Oakland engine. Yes, I did. No, I wouldn't have any idea what to do with it. Goat Cheese is awesome. Roll on the floor laughing. John Falls, do you like Chevelles? Yes, I do. 64 is kind of a dream car of mine. We had one when I was a little kid, and I loved that car. I swear I've seen that GTO on a gun show on TV. That'd be interesting. Ever seen The Punisher? GTO makes that movie. That GTO was badass in that movie. Someone should get together a ratty muscle cars meetup this summer. That'd be fun. I would do that. Please don't change anything on the GTO, says James. Make it run and drive. That's where it's going for right now. We can always do things later, Doesn't have to be done right now. Have you thought about chop on the top of the GTO? Maybe make it into a convertible to make it easier to put glass in. Nah, no. I need that roof line, you know. I'll make it. I'll get a window in it. Promise. I don't know how, but I'll do it. No guy here has a 32 V8 Oakland Pontiac. Dude is 84 years old, drives it all summer. Hell yes. Kowalski Brothers, what do you think of Nomads? I think they are awesome and very expensive. Chevy wagons, are they still fairly cheap? Love driving old cars. In my opinion, cars are made to be used, so I'm going to use them. Damn right. Safari, greater than Nomad. Oh, well, yes. I mean, it is a Pontiac. Decided on windshield. Your idea for a windshield. Goodness gracious. Yes, I need to go over to a buddy of mine's house. He's right down the road, and I know he's got a cracked window out back. I'll just go get that from him and see if I can use that as a template. Wookie and me, nothing is cheap right now. No, it isn't. Kevin, do you watch Half-Ass Garage? I have not, but I subscribe to him and I intend to. Are you going to put a roll cage in it? I might put a hoop and a door bar in it just so I don't die immediately. But, I don't know. No promises. Don't know if I care enough. Plexiglass would probably make it easy. Plexiglass is great, but if you're driving a long, long distance, it's not going to hold up. So it would have to be done again and again and again, or have tear-offs like NASCAR. Neighbor has a Pontiac 70s V8 engine, but he had to completely redone a machine. Do you think it'd be a good first engine to rebuild? First engine to rebuild? I don't see why not, but Pontiac parts do cost more than Chevy parts. Take that into account. Go get you a junkyard small block and start there, maybe. What are your other Pontiacs, Jim? 70 Le Mans Sport Convertible, 455, and a 72 Le Mans GT clone with a 455, bored to 462, forged internals. Always enter a figure 8 race. God. Next purchase is going to be a 74 Chevelle wagon, says Shade Tree Mechanic. That's cool. Ugliest car ever made, Pontiac Aztec or definitely Renault Lacar? Renault, sorry. I don't hate the Aztec. Kevin, has Roadkill commented on your build? No, but I have become sort of friends with Steve Magnante. And I think he and I, when he gets back from Barrett Jackson, we're going to try to do something together. Genuinely enjoy your videos. I'm building a 69 Mustang with a Galaxy front stub, drawing inspiration from Dick Trickle's race cars. That's cool as hell, man. Do you got a channel, Loose Cannon? Watch Weird Beard channel, one of my faves. I'll check it out. Used to have a 69 Riviera with a rocket motor. That'd be a Buick. That'd be a Wildcat motor. Lexon for a windshield. Crystal clear and literally bulletproof. And very expensive, but might need to be done. Aztec uglier. I like the Aztec. Are you going to race Vice Grip Garage? I would really like to, but I don't know. I need you guys to help me because I can't. I don't know. I just don't. I don't swing enough. Rebel, you still got everything for it. New gaskets, carb, 2 transmissions for $300. Fuck yes, that's worth it. Buy it. You got parts. Dulcich was mean to me once on bank shift. They were all kind of mean to me when I went to Tucson. They made fun of my Corvette. Cold War Motors has a Renault Le Car, and he loves it, but he's Canadian. That explains everything. Aztec is badass. It literally came with an air mattress. It was made for something, if you know what I mean. I'm going to try and draw up a logo for the Holy Goat so you can make some t-shirts. That's cool. I'll take you said you painted lettered cars and stuff. That would be neat. Circuit Studios, I like Vice Grip Garage. I do too. I watch all of his stuff. Montate is awesome. I learned from him and built my own interior. That's cool. Dave Clark, hey, what's up, man? You should call out Vice Grip Garage. He wants someone to call him out. He does? I bet he's going to duct tape drags this year. Think a Ram Air 4 cam would work in a 71 350 bin. Maybe, but you better have the heads for it and compression. That's a lot of cam. I think it'd just be a waste. Aztec, the poor man's bang buzz. Yeah. Fake taxi. Hey, be nice to Canadians. Hey. Okay, fine. Are you sub to Project Binky? No, I'm not. I should. How are you going to fix that quarter panel where the weld where it's broke loose from the top? Probably like screw it together with a piece of metal. Kevin, Vice Grip is cool. Yeah, he is. I met him in person, and he didn't make fun of my Corvette, actually. He was very nice. Never buy merch, but if you have a t-shirt with the Holy Goat on it, I'd buy it right away. I'm trying to wait till I hit 10,000, then I can sell stuff on YouTube. HO cam is a good universal one. I'd agree with that. I have a Melling cam that I use all the time. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'll try to find it. John Falls, you like old Dodges? Yes. Rusty Iron Project, 64 Chevelle Rust Bucket. I'm highly intrigued. 2802 on that 350 would be good, but you're going to need the compression for that for sure. He just posted a new video about the NASCAR tribute he's doing. Does he talk about the No Name Nationals in that Rebel? I'll call him out. Laszlo's Garage. Self-tappers are a godsend. Yes, they are. Jeff Powers, Derek is awesome. He's a good guy. Who's the chief behind you on the wall? It's Red Cloud. Do you visit your Facebook page? A dude is building a model of your car. Yes. Yes, I do. And I've talked to him, and that is one of the coolest things ever. You should use different platform for sales so YouTube don't take your money. I don't know how to do any of this. So I was kind of hoping YouTube would help me out. Let's see. Rebel, I think he's building that for Sick Week in Florida. Carpet, maybe like outdoor grass carpet, fake grass. DO on a Ram Air 4 cam will not work with 350 heads. Not necessarily true. Some of them do have screw-in studs, and you can put screw-in studs in any of them. And not all of them are large chamber either. They put 46s on them. They're not necessarily bad. Self-tappers are good, but zip ties and duct tape hold the fabric of the universe together. Indeed. Rebel Rouser, do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. Follow me, Pole Barn Garage. Rusty Iron Projects, I do a walk around 64 every spring. I put it on my YouTube. Nice. I'll watch. Boat carpet, trust me on that. I might need that. Chris, current project, 04 BMW Z4. That's neat. Camelback heads, awesome. Are camelback heads awesome? For a Chevy? We call them double humps here, but they're okay. For a Chevy, you can get aluminum alternatives that are better in every way, though. Cheap. 46 and 47 are a very good head, says Thumper. 6X 5C 6770 heads work great on a 350. Pontiac, yes. John Falls 327. Yeah, I mean small block Chevy. They're fine. I would still run an aluminum head over them if I had a choice. Crap 72 head ZH1 or IDK. Yeah, they're pretty bad head for 350 and 72. Get you some 46s. Are the factory 4-barrel intakes on those 400s half decent? I'm wanting to put a factory 4-barrel intake Q-Jet and RV cam on my car. Yes, the factory Pontiac 4-barrel intake almost can't be beaten, actually, unless you go with like a single plane high rise, which will ruin all of your drivability. Ever build an overhead cam Sprint 6? I would love to build one of those. Those are hard to find, but I would take one and take a V8 out to put that in. Yeah, Thumper, I agree. Even the EGR intake is a good intake, as long as you're running a quadrojet, of course. The Edelbrock Performer is just as good if you can't find a nice original one. Kevin, that's good. Secondhand DIY, I'm glad you were here. Good night. You ever watch Zip Ties and Bias Supplies? Yes, I have. That dude gets around. Am I going to put glass in the GTO windshield? Probably. $1406 Edelbrock on my 70 Lincoln never ran right. Wasn't a huge fan of those Edelbrocks. I'm not either. I'm a Holley guy. That's why the Edelbrock is on the GTO, because it was in my spare parts cabinet. Oh, what cold snack am I drinking? This is just some energy drink thing. No beer tonight. What got me into cars? Definitely my dad. Just wear goggles if I have to. That's awesome. I'm glad you're putting a Sprint 6 in something. You just don't see them enough anymore. What kind of cars did you drive when you raced? Just, I don't know, crap. Scooter, it built a nice little following quickly. Yes, this is a good little following I've got. It's happened faster than I ever could have thought. It would be awesome to see working side windows, Journey Acres. Put a blower on it. Pontiac blower intake manifold, tough to find, but I would love to. Howdy, Manitarium. Dad had me wrenching at 8 years old, Bill Bong. Did it all my life. Same here. And same with my son. Errol Smith used rhino liner in it. Yeah, I probably will before I toss the seats in it. John Falls, do you do crash up derbies? No, I did some enduro racing last year and I wrecked pretty bad. And I don't know. It's a lot of money to throw away. How is Missouri for rust, Jim? It's not the worst, but it's not great. I would definitely rather be where you're at. Let's see. Pipe dream is to somehow convert a 230 or 251 flathead 6 into a diesel? Hearsay says Jeep managed to do it in the 40s. You need a hell of a lot of compression, I bet. 68 Bonneville in Iowa with a 400 for $600? Really? That's interesting. Do something crazy like turn a 4-door into a 2-door or make a Beirut Special Edition Cheese Grater GTO into a driver and you will get noticed. Yeah, Billy, he likes to work on this stuff. That Pontiac's on the Vice Grip Garage fan page. I'll check that out. I could probably take a page out of his book, try to drive it home. Dyer's Supercharger sells intakes and kits for just about any engine. Maybe they'll sponsor me. I know I can't afford anything like that. Check out the Sprint 6 Firebird on J. Leno Garage. It's beautiful. Seen a few of those in person. They are cool cars. Roots on a Pontiac with all new parts, $6,000 minimum. Yes. Kevin, thanks for chatting with us. It's great. I wish I knew a friend who built cars. I'd go help. I used to watch Rodder as a kid. He put a 67 Elky on a 72 4x4 frame. That's fun. Crazy custom velour interior. Oh, so it smells. What's the most expensive speeding ticket you've ever gotten? Like $120. Only had two my whole life. Knock on wood. Pontiac Pegasus is the best looking car I've ever seen. It should have been in production. Why am I not familiar with that? You should go start the GTO. I need a fix, please. Yeah, it's out there though, and it's cold out there. I haven't even recorded anything. I got work to do. Ben, glad to help. I think you should ask Thumper or I. Thumper knows more than I do. I would hit him up. I bet he's willing to help. I'm going to get one tomorrow now. I knocked on wood. Just looked up the Pegasus. Oh, hang on. Dang it. Now everybody's looking it up. I got to take a look. Oh my God, my crypto is way down. What the hell, man? Pontiac Pegasus. Oh shit. It's like half Trans Am and half Vet. Yeah. Just in case anybody couldn't see it or look it up. That thing's sweet. What's the temp there? Something like 5. What kind of heat do I have, Mookie? I have a crappy trash can propane heater that gets the job done. That's about it. Circuit, you're right. Apparently, it's dropped a lot. I'm way down. Pontiac Banshee's cool, but they couldn't have anything compete with the Vet. That's for sure. Was Bonneville a big convertible? Bonneville was a big at all kinds of things. Dyer's kit for a Pontiac is $4,000. That includes a blower? John Falls, is it fast? What, my GTO? No, probably not. It'll do burnouts, though. 2 Opel GTs sitting there. What are you doing? Did you see our deadlocked up old Plymouth Roadrunner? Any advice on the engine? I'd watched a little bit of it, but today was a hell of a day at work. I didn't get a chance to be my usual lazy union employee self. Did you know they made GMC Chevettes? I did not know that, Kowalski. That's cool. D01, I think it looks like the Banshee, too. Sadfab, yes, including a 671? No. I'm going to look into that. That's fairly reasonable. Maybe they'll sponsor. Had a 60 Bonneville convertible, Journey Acres. Now that is a gorgeous car. -15 out there, and you have a lot of snow, Thumper. We got a little bit hanging around still. It's going to be in the 40s this weekend, though. Circuit, I also want an Opel GT. Grandpa had a 4-door 56 Olds Rocket. I love that car. Are you a fan of them, Rebel? Yeah, I think they're gorgeous cars. I don't really think they're a hot rod. Great cruiser. Sniper EFI kit on a 61 350 V6. Swapped C30. That's cool. What does boring a motor do to improve horsepower? Nothing. I mean, technically, it slightly increases the displacement of the engine, but nothing. It's negligible. Any old Chevy trucks down your way? A bunch. What are you looking for? 60s, 70s? A dyer's iron lung on the cheese grater would be epic. Let's harangue them until they give you one. And you too. Let's all do it. Everybody go, message dyer's blowers and force them to give me a blower. Did you ever see those Camaro conversion to Trans Am a few years ago? GM and Cadillac made a Vet look alike too. Yes. Take a look at 60 Pontiac X400 prototype. That is my dream car thing. Wish I could stay on. Got to get to bed. Good night, man. Glad you were here. $67 to $72. I know where some long beds are. 3/4 tons. Oh, the X400 is sharp. You ever make your own body panels or patches? Yes, I do. And if I do a budget half-ass build, under $2,000, build a car, you'll see that. Get the pull bar doors closed and start the 455. Warm the shop right up. Yes. Mind if I put a link to my channel in the chat? Do it. Do it for sure. GTO reminds me of Mad Max. Me too. But, maybe like the bad ending of that. Bill Bong, you have 79 step side. Chevy? That's cool. Is AMC Ford? No. AMC is American Motors Corporation. They were their own deal. What's up? What's up, Dust Devil? Little late here. I think I might run another 5 minutes. If you got any pressing questions, hit me with them. Yeah, this Pontiac's warm up quick. They got good heat. 75 Indy Hauler. I sold a Square Body Syndicate a few years ago. Did you see their tribute truck? I have not. Chrysler bought AMC in the 80s, I think. Yeah, I think 85. When is the next vid? Hopefully next week. I haven't even shot much of any of it, but I'm going to. Biggest life regret? I don't regret much. What's up, John? John Wilburn, right there. He's your No Name Drags organizer, or No Name Nationals, sorry. Are you getting recognized in public yet? Local celebrity. Yeah, actually, the other day at the hardware store, the lady recognized me. Laszlo, you need a camp in your Holy GTO. I intend to at the No Name Nationals. If I can stand it. Randall Clayton, did they use Ford distributors? They use Ford ignition systems, but the AMC engine is a totally unique design. First car is 73 Hornet station wagon. I bet you got all the chicks in that thing. 88 Pontiac Banshee. Dude, what are all these concept cars? I had no idea. What would you say a 68 El Camino shell would bring? Pretty straight, by the way, ready for restore. I don't know. I mean, if it's solid and rust free and it has a frame and it rolls, maybe $2,000, 2,500. I don't know. I'm cheap. Yeah, if any of you have questions about the No Name Nationals, you need to direct them to John Wilburn. Do you need bucket seats? Yes, I do, Fritz Caddy. If you were close, I could sure use a pair. Thumper, you're right. Every one of those is from before I was even born. What is your end goal for the GTO? That's a good question. Dave Clark. What would you like it to be? I want it to be a remnant, like a relic of the 1970s. And nothing more relic-y than something that's just wasted. Big Kragers, side pipes, lifted up, all four raked. That's what I want. Fritz Caddy, Holland, Michigan. I go to Detroit quite a bit. Shopcat Industries, thanks for spreading the word, man. Right there. John Wilburn says Dallas will be live to discuss on February 4th, 7 p.m. Central Time. So you guys watch their stuff there, and if you have any questions, they're the guys to ask. Jim, that's your 67 Tempest. That was that corner shot of the clock. That's a beautiful car. I could tell just from that shot. You gonna nickname it the cheese grater? I may have to after Thumper has done it. Any plans for the motor you pulled out of the goat? Yes, I think I'm going to rebuild it. Good night, my YouTube from Texas. Jim has 2. That was the hard top. You got 2 Tempests? That's cool. Kevin Heasley, where are you located? I'm near Kansas City, Missouri. Call the GTO Holy Roller. Is that a 400 or 455? It's a 400, 69 out of a Grand Prix. Nothing too special. Motor sounded good in your goat. It sounded like a motor. It did sound pretty good. We'll see how it does. What are you going to do for a windshield? I'm going to put one in it. Maybe. I'm going to try. Find yourself a vintage Spark-O-Matic tape deck. I have a bunch of Underdash 8-track players, but I want to put one in that doesn't matter if it gets wet, you know? Chevelle Ranch is here. He's the guy who sold me the rear end out of the car, or for the car. He didn't sell it to me. He gave it to me. I paid the shipping on it. Super cool guy. Do you think we will get a helper in the pole barn? Probably not. My son. That's all I've ever had, and I built anything pretty much. You need to post you're putting a windshield somewhere. You're God, dude. I guess I better just get on it, huh? Laszlo, you're welcome for the shout out. I mean, seriously, I'm here to do whatever I can to help. Worried about wet? Use Marine Audio. Do they sell Marine Underdash 8-track players? What is that? Well, thank you, Manitarium. I didn't even know that was a thing. Underwater submersible audio. That's what you need. That way I could talk to the whales. One more. Are you going to park or tarp the GTO inside or not? I'll probably just wrap it up in a farm tarp. I mean, won't hurt it anymore. Rebel Rouser, are you going all out on rims and tires for it? Yes. Yes, I am. You will see. Jake Bullitt is the guy who won the clock I gave away. My local Red Robin has a wall covered in 8 tracks. That's cool. I mean, I had hundreds of them. I collected them for some reason. John says they're measuring out a big burnout pad. We talked on the phone earlier today, and I think they've got a good plan for setting up a big burnout pad, not just a park in one place and roast them. No. A rip them pad. That's going to be sweet. And Dip Your Car needs to come out, do a $100 donation. Did I get the new rear end? Yes, I did. And in this next episode, I'm going to service it, kind of in between doing some body work. Manitarium. I've seen people get thousands donated through super chats. I have too, and I mean, if you guys want to, that's cool, but I don't want to take your money. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Rebel Rouser, you listen to records still? I have a pretty large vinyl collection, actually. Need a mini lightsaber as a dome light. Freedom Factory style pad thumper. I think roughly, yes. Use super chats toward the beer fund. I guess I could set them up. Funds to bury dead tires. John. Jared Cooper, you said you were going to enter the GTO in a race in Sikeston, Missouri. Are you from Missouri? Yes, I am from near Kansas City, and I'm going down to Sikeston for the No Name Nationals being put on by John Wilburn right there. Need a P.O. box for parts and dollar donations so YouTube doesn't take a cut. I really appreciate it, but I don't know. I don't want to take too much. I guess I'm doing it wrong. I'm just old-fashioned. Loose definition of body work, Dave. Yes, I do. Any other hobbies than cars? Those. And well, no, cars. Well, RC cars. Here, let me show you this. Been doing these like cheap Chinese off-brand Yodas. They're pretty cool. 4-wheel drive, and they're real modular. You can work on them. I don't know. They're fun. They're like $40 to play with. Me and my boy have been messing with them. Oh, it takes 5 hours to cross Missouri. Well, I'm on the western half, and Sikeston's down in the boot heel. And for me, it's going to take 5 hours because I'm not going to hit the highways in that damn thing. Do you have any merch yet? No, I don't. I guess I need to work on that. I guess there's some demand for that. Have you kept track of how many times someone has asked about putting windows in it? No, I haven't. Maybe we should start a over-under on that. Thanks, Circuit Studios. Gas to get the bucket seats. My brother is big into RC flying. He was getting famous for a while there. Don't turn down donations when you want to help. I know you guys do, and I really appreciate it. I mean, seriously, but I don't know. I guess that's how things work, isn't it? Take the GTO to Mako for an estimate? That's genius. Freaking genius. Looking forward to the bodywork video. I love cars with scars. This is a car with mortal wounds. You don't have to have windows to run. That's an important point by John Wilburn there, putting on No Name Nationals. They don't care, guys. Windshield question drinking game. Well, I've got some whiskey over here. Hidden camera Mako trip. Do like put the camera in there, bring it in there, let them do an estimate on it, walk around it. Are you going to do shoot and vid of trunk and spoiler? Yes. However, here's a question for you guys who probably know more about YouTube than I do. Can I show myself shooting them, or am I going to get demonetized for that? Are they weird about that still? There's a third one. Totally think it'll buff out. No need for paint. Need that Kevlar buff pad. YouTube is weird about shooting stuff. Ask Demolition Ranch. I don't think he'd take my calls. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to let you run your Flintstone mobile there, I bet. But I think they're going to be cool. Laszlo says I wouldn't shoot anything; they'll demonetize it. Will you take ammo donations for the bullet holes you're going to make? Some won't even say the word gun. Jeez, man. All Dallas wants is plausible deniability when it comes to the tech stuff. There you go. Do it off screen. I can do that. Yeah, Rebel, that's called a sump pump. YouTube don't like Bane sticks. They do not. I can send you AR ammo, bro. Oh, I've got some. I'm good. No, I don't anymore, actually. Lost it in that gyrocopter incident. Demolition Ranch, YouTube shoots stuff all the time, but don't mention the device you send projectiles with. Maybe if you do a disclaimer, just show the before and after pew pew mods. You could always do it to Instagram. That's smart. Maybe like a live? Shoot. Do it off cam. So, like, you think I could put a camera on the deck lid and then all of a sudden my, wireless hole puncher just boom, 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 boom? See you, Jim. Good to see you. Suggest Shango66 channel for good laughs, too. All right, check them out. It's not a gun, it's a high-speed copper slingshot. Yes. Beamer and Son, I got side pipes. YouTube kind of sucks now. I don't disagree. Have any bootleg CDs? No. At least you could shower in your goat when it rains. Yeah. Always a plus. It's a cowboy shower. Bluetooth hole punch. Sure. Ugh. Yeah, I might take her out and punch some holes in it tomorrow. Get it prepared. There is nothing better than YouTube. That's the problem, Kevin. Would you happen to have any Pontiac 401 parts? I think you're thinking of a Buick 401 nailhead. I do not. John Falls, I watched your carpet vid earlier. That's cool. I had fun doing that one. Roll cage in the plans. Maybe. Depends how much I want to live at that time. Did you get a spoiler, Chevelle? No, I haven't yet. I'm looking for a used one. I don't want to buy a new one and, waste it. To blend the trunk lid, just drive through Chicago. AMC made a 401 too, probably, but he was thinking GM, I think. 70 Trans Am, Olds 401. That is a 403, actually. And no, I don't. That's an Oldsmobile engine. Maybe some faux machine guns on the front fenders. It's your favorite video I made. Whatever the newest one is. I think every time I do a little bit better. Beamer and Son. Robert Blake, Cars 69 Barracuda. I've seen Corky at some point. I don't remember what it was about. Yeah, guys, that's 403 olds there, Dan. But no, I don't. I'd find you a 400 Pontiac to put in there. That's what I'd do. Question: how many people hate me? A lot, I think. I don't know why. GMC made a 401. I didn't know that. Is that their big V6 or something? Moto V8. That's a. I mean, really, it's a legit question. Thumper, more hate me. He has 2 ex-wives. Why would anyone hate Pole Barn and then get out of here? Badass 67 got in one of the Triple X movies. Yeah, I remember that. 401 V6, that's cool. Why would anyone hate me? People hate this car. There's like a very small minority of people that absolutely hate that I'm not like nut and bolt restoring it for some reason. California smog laws prevent me from altering my stock motor. Anything pre 76 still requires smog working on a 79. I would sell it and go buy a 75. How many bullets have I found in the car? Not that many. A couple. But they must have blown apart. Dave, it does suck to be them. They are very, very angry. Very angry people. They must just be miserable. I feel bad for them, really. GTO, Manitarium, Gatlin terminally obliterated. Haters everywhere you go, ignore them. No, I want to troll them and upset them even more. People who want the goat restored should have bid on it when they had the chance. Now, those same guys would have parted that out or parted out many nicer, otherwise, like a Le Mans or Tempest. They'll part those cars out in a heartbeat. But no, this one says GTO on it, so it's special. And it is, I guess, but I don't know. Instead of fuzzy dice hanging from the rear view, you should have slugs. I can do that. Probably got some right over here. About 4570. There we go. How about some 4570 casings? That'd be fun. Torture the haters. Yes. Well, that's why I hit it with a sledgehammer every now and again, just for fun. If I was restoring it, I see why you wouldn't be interested, Kevin, because I wouldn't be interested. I'd be miserable. Now, you get the GTO titled yet? No, I'm working on it, and John gave me some good information. I'm trying. It will happen. Even if it's not legit, it's going to happen. I will have tags. Waylon Wire is building a rat truck with a GMC V12 in it. That's badass. "9mm shell casings will make good valve stem cabs. Do I have a P.O. box for fan mail? Not yet. I'm going to. I'm going to go to the post office probably next week sometime. Hopefully, I can get some time. It's hard. Typical cowboy. Hang your 22 in the back window. That's right here. My first gun. It's a Sears and Roebuck 22. Got it at a pawn shop. Can you do a title lien? In Missouri? No. Gonna get full coverage on it? The GTO triggers people. That's a good pun. Would a pistol grip shifter be appropriate? I have one. I can put it on there. I'm going to say the haters that say it. Sean says the haters that say it should be restored have no idea how much a restoration costs. And I'm going to say they've never hung a panel in their lives. It's like they think quarter panels just bolt on the car. No, not quite. Thumper has a Le Mans that identifies as a GTO. Yeah, I think that counts just fine, considering they're literally the exact same car. I don't get that. But is that a piece of dashboard in the background? Over here, that's a gun case. I mean, a collectible replica case. Is that 22 based on the Winchester 190? Yes. It's made by Winchester. Don't you wish you could save all the salvageable cars you see? At the same time, you can't hoard cars and let them rot too. Maybe someday I can do this full time. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Haggerty does vintage car insurance. I have vintage car insurance through State Farm. It's actually really reasonable. I like it a lot. However, they need an appraisal. I don't think that's going to get that. Liability's fine. Favorite 22 also. Total Tack Driver. Hell yeah, it is. That thing is dead nuts. Get a title as a specialty car. Yeah, it's not that easy here. I got to take it to Highway Patrol. They got to talk to Jeff City, the capital. And then somebody there is going to look at that thing and go, what the hell is this? No, junk it. Find a friend in Kansas. That's what I need. I need a friend in Kansas. It's a lot easier over there. My YouTube, that shifter is not a his and hers shifter. No, I have one. I was going to put one in it. It is a Hurst dual gate is the his-hers shifter. That shifter is it's not listed anywhere, but it is a factory optional slap shift. If you have a GM car with a floor shift, go get out in it and see if the shifter moves over to the right and slap shift it. It will work. Yeah, do it myself. State Farm's classic insurance is good. Have any plans for the garage? Burn it down for insurance money. Is that called a rally shifter? Nope. It's just a floor shift. Use it for the wee thing of seeing a thing or two commercial. Have you heard of Buick's lightning rod shifters? Yes, they were really popular back in the day, were they not? That was Oldsmobile. That's what it was for the Hurst lightning rods. Yes, it is a Mauser behind me. It's actually a Turkish Mauser. It's from, I think, 1917, and it was used by the Ottoman Empire. It's kind of a weird gun. It's fun. It's expensive to shoot, though. Yeah, replica. Hope I don't get banned. Oh, it's alive. That's fine. I don't need any money here. Scooter, it's an 8 mil. Or, it would be, but it's a replica. Airsoft. I'm really big into airsoft things. A couple K98 bayonets. I hope they're made out of foam. French World War II rifles are good value. Dropped once, never fired. All right, guys, we're coming up on 2 hours. Time got away from me here, big time. I meant to do 30 minutes. Oh, the ears are made out of cheese. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, as long as they're not made out of scary metal, that's fine. All right, guys, I think I gotta go. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm glad to talk to y'all. Always a good time, and I think we'll just do this every week or something. Good night, guys. Have a good time.